BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. The Brave web browser has received an important security update, and this is exactly the same security update that was made available for Google Chrome, which I did post on yesterday. And it was expected that the other Chromium-based web browsers would start getting the more or less the same security updates and fixes rolling out over the next couple of days. Now, this update was made available on the 12th of October. And over and above the important security fixes that have rolled out, Brave has received a couple of bug fixes for and to the actual browser. And the wallet, once again, has received 3 bug fixes and a minor update. And the wallet, as I have mentioned with the recent updates for Brave, seems to be getting fixes and improvements basically with every update that does roll out for Brave. And then if you are using Brave on Linux, they fixed a crash when opening a new tab page in certain cases on Linux. So if you were experiencing that crash opening a new tab page on Linux, your browser was crashing, that issue has been addressed. Now, to double check if you have this update, which you should, as it's always important to double check, especially when you're dealing with security updates, as your browser is your first line of defense. As I always say to the online world, we head to the menu about Brave, and I do find that Brave does a good job at updating itself automatically in the background. And the latest version and build now for the browser is 1.44.112, and Chromium is exactly the same now as Google Chrome, 106.0.5249.119. Now, there are 6 security fixes that have rolled out to address 6 high-risk and high-severity vulnerabilities in the Chromium platform, which the browser is based on. And your high-risk vulnerabilities are your second highest after critical, so it is important to double-check that your browser is up to date to address those high-severity vulnerabilities. And most of those vulnerabilities, once again, are use after free, which is a very common exploit in the Chromium-based web browser. So I always suggest just double-check, as mentioned, your browser is up to date, just to force the update if it hasn't done so already, just to get those all-important security fixes for the Chromium platform. And then, as mentioned, a couple of fixes rolled out to the actual browser, fixing a crash for Linux users, and then a couple of improvements for the actual wallet. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.